Alright, what up YouTube? How you doing? So, it's pretty early in the morning today. Today's a very aligned day, I would say. I'm just gonna keep pushing forward. But I actually want to be so honest when I record this video. I haven't been fully real and authentic with this channel, you know. In my past couple videos, I kept saying like, I finally got into my desired course. I finally worked my ass off after all the spirals, after all the tears, after all the doubts. I finally achieved my goal. And I said, in my past videos, I said, I'm gonna keep going, I'm gonna keep grinding. But here's the truth. Lately, I've been feeling like I don't really know what to do next. Like I know there's things I have to do, but I don't really know like the next direction my life is in. Like obviously I know next year I'm gonna be surrounded by very disciplined individuals like myself, very intentional and very focused individuals. And to be honest, like if there's one thing I've always wanted, it's to be around winners. And finally, like I know I'm gonna be around them soon. But the thing is, like for so long, I've been the underdog. I've been the person who's always proven, always showing up on days when it's hard, you know, always trying to push forward. And now that I kind of got what I wanted in the end, I'm not really too sure what to do with myself. So that's kind of what inspired this video. I gotta be so real when I say this. I'm not proud of this, but I'm gonna be authentic. The whole point of this channel. For the past 2 weeks, I would say, I have been in my own head spiraling, asking ridiculous questions. I'm talking about like, why do I feel so off? Why am I like this? Why am I doing this? Why am I wasting time? And you know, that's one of the things I need to work on the most. When something feels off, instead of just being still and present in the moment, and I guess regrounding myself, I would just spiral and think I need to have more discipline, be more intentional, try and push further. But when you do that, you're kind of just like digging a deeper hole into your problems. You're not actually trying to like construct a way out. You're just going deeper, if that makes sense. However, here's what I learned. If you're in a phase like that, where you feel like, I don't really know what to do with myself, I'm stuck, I don't know where to go from here, here's what I've found out. You don't need any more goals, you don't need to set any more new plans, you don't need any more momentum. What you really need to do is just kind of enjoy the stillness and be grounded. You don't need to have that thing that'll make you feel complete inside. That thing inside of you where it feels, I don't want to say empty, but like something just doesn't feel right, something's not adding up. That is not going to be filled by trying to force your way out of it. Just honestly be present and embrace the stillness and just know, if you just trust your gut, trust your intuition, or the voice of God, or whatever you want to call it, that is going to take you in the direction you're supposed to go. You know, growing up, I used to think, like growing up as a kid, I used to dream big. Like I'm talking really, really big. To the point where it was almost delusional, but I don't know, for some reason I just felt like I could actually achieve these things. But obviously when it didn't happen, I kind of got into a situation like where I'm at right now. I'd spiral, waste time, do stupid stuff, instead of just being still, being at peace and being present. You know, not every single day of our life has to be go mode. And that's kind of what I've been realizing throughout this whole time. I don't have anything to prove. I already proved it to myself. I don't need to keep striving for more. All I need to do is just stay true to myself, keep pushing forward, and the right things, the right people, and what is God wants, or what the universe or what life wants to happen in my life, I guess, will just naturally happen because I'm just going off of my internal compass. And I'm not saying do whatever you feel like doing. That's not what this channel is about. That's not really my message here. You have things to do. Obviously, you need to complete them throughout the day. But what I'm really saying is, if you don't know where to go in your life, you don't need to. Just keep going and trust your gut. I can't really explain, because, you know, to trust your gut, it's not something that you get good at immediately. It's something you just naturally flow through over time. But if you have that little urge on yourself to say you should be doing this or you should be going to do that, just do it. And I promise you, when you do that, watch how your life and everything that is supposed to happen naturally will. And it will just feel right. It will be aligned. It will all make sense. And you won't feel stuck anymore because you're not trying to force life. You're just living it. Still be disciplined, still be dedicated, still give 110% every day, but don't try to force your spirit, if that makes sense. Don't try to force your way into alignment. Just align. I don't know who needed to hear this. I don't know who this needed to help, but that's kind of what I realized over these past few weeks. So anyway, I'm gonna leave it at that. As always, my friends, stay dedicated and never give up. I will definitely see you in the next one.